What are you? An adventurer or a grave robber? Oh, Eileen. You've come with a new friend today. You didn't let a grave robber trick you into bringing them here, did you?
I know that I may not be the brightest compared to my sister, but I'm not that foolish, you old man.
It's merely that everyone trusts Clorence's shrewd nature will keep her safe. You, on the other hand, well, what brings you here? Richie? I wasn't aware he had any friends to receive regards from. Tronnen? So Richie's been shirking his duties to... Anyway, Richie is probably down below, sweeping and cleaning. Friendly warning for the newcomer. Never lay a hand on anything, or else.
Well, this isn't as scary as I thought it would be. Anything good here? Huh? Over there! Ah! A ghost!
A human!
What? A talking ghost? Adventurer, exorcise it!
Don't you know who I am? The notorious grave robber, Afuaru's cousin!
That was scary. I've never been ghosted before. I think it enjoys haunting an ossuary falling into ruin. I thought that Houtman had the easiest job in town, but that is clearly not the case. Adventurer, what's this? Do you think the ghost dropped it? A key! The Bartali crest is engraved on it. So maybe it unlocks something in the ossuary. I'll ask Richard. Where is he? You don't think he's been hurt, do you? Come on, let's go find Richie. Oh, Elion, All, Sylvia, Thornwood Goddess, please keep Richie safe. Richie. Oh, thank goodness. Were you trapped in here? And are you sweeping?
No. This is just me salvaging the last bits of my pride off the floor.
What's all this commotion about? What? Did you cause trouble again?
Old man, did you know that Richie was trapped in here all along? You really keep vigilant watch over the ossuary, huh?
What? Another grave robber showed their ugly mug? That cowardly Richie was probably hiding again. I can't be everywhere all at once. An ossuary needs constant care. I'm bound to forget a thing or two. Age takes its toll. You'll see. If it were your sister here, she would have done something clever, like brewed up a potion to make the cowardly goblin a bit braver.
Well, you're not wrong, but it still hurts. Let's go, adventurer. That's That's Eileen for you. Makes you wonder if she truly is the great Alustin's daughter. Sorry we didn't get much out of this, adventurer. I wanted to lift Emma's spirits for a change.
Please stay back. Don't follow me back. No, don't. Who are you? How much longer will this nightmare last? Oh my. The grave robber could have hurt you, Eileen. Don't you ever do that again, even if it's for me.
But I still haven't found clues to the nightmares that haunt you. This adventurer here is going through something similar. I'm sure of it.
No. I'm so thankful that you tried. I don't want anyone to be in danger again because of me. Hello. My name is Emma, daughter of Justin Bartali. You must be a guest of my grandfather. Well then, take care.
Hold on, Miss Emma. I'm sorry that I couldn't repay your kindness. But look at this! My howls of terror must have shocked that grave robber into dropping it!
The script is kind of old, but I think I can read it. It appears to be someone's journal from the Kingdom of Kron.
Ah, my poor, lonely Hannah. My dear niece. Lovely and beautiful to the very end. A spring's courtship blossomed into summer romance, which bore fruit like autumn. Only for the suitor to coldly part like winter, you persevered alone to rear your child. Only for the king to steal him away. Falling victim to an aged fool's selfish ambitions, seeking eternal life. The world came crashing down, but I shall remember Hannah forever. Even as I clean the nursing bottle she couldn't heat up for a final time. It is another trace of sin left behind by my ancestor. How long shall I repent his sins to wash away the karma? Well, I just can't keep avoiding it like this. Would you both listen to my sorry tale? In Kron Castle, ruined by sins of past, lay tiny souls hidden, tears amassed. I reach out to comfort those unnamed, but some strange force keeps me restrained. Then, black as smoke soon overtakes me. I flee and flee. Can no one save me? The crimson gaze, I can't escape thee! My piercing screams what finally wakes me. And now, whispers haunt me beyond my dreams. But I'm unaware of what those whispers mean. There's someone in my dreams who pushes me into Kron Castle. A man wearing a sheep's skull, surrounded by goblins.
If texts I've read are to be trusted, The Black Spirit has begun to take hold of her. We can't just sit and do nothing. Let's see what we can find at Kron Castle.
Eileen, if we take action, it'll put my grandfather in a difficult position. I read the rescript that the Grand Chamberlain, Jordine, had sent not so long ago. Goblins that were driven away from the plains of Agris by the imps are now becoming more and more aggressive toward traders. And those goblins, they aren't on good terms with the rebel forces of Medea, who are occupying the Kron Castle ruins. All this havoc may account for the Grand Chamberlain's foul mood as of late. Best not for us to add to it.
I'm most dear to the Chief, Emma. And to me too, because you're my friend.
Thanks, Eileen, you're right. We've got to do something. In that case, meeting Grusha would be the best place to start. Grusha is a loyal protector of House Bartali. He's been keeping watch over the Goblins' forest. Ah, yes. Pay no heed to his appearance. It's all for the greater good.
I spent a day finding out what the goblins are up to.
A human.
I'm Grusha, the head of the Velia Vigilantes Special Task Force. Kron Castle, you say? Best steer clear of there for now. We're poised to invade the castle soon. It's much too dangerous to even think of going to such places with Lady Emma in your care. Shows your utter recklessness.
Then Grusha, let me at least meet the Goblin Chief. I've heard you boasting about how you became drinking buddies.
Eileen, the chief you knew doesn't exist anymore.
Our race has been reborn entirely. The old chief who used to dance the
In front of the bonfire
is now buried beneath the fields of Agris. A young, giant and mighty chief has taken his place and now leads us goblins to the great battlefield.
What are you ladies doing here in the perilous Goblin's Forest? I myself have come here to inform the scout Grusha about something.
A young, giant and mighty chief has taken his place.
Head of the Goblin Infiltration Task Force, Grusha Nor. According to foreign agreement, your job as a scout has been terminated. I'm sure you're well aware that the goblins turning vicious and aggressive is causing quite a setback in trade relations with Serendia. The Chief and Grand Chamberlain have already come to an agreement. You have no other choice than to follow their orders.
You? That's because the imps attacked our goblin base!
You're still acting as the goblins' mouthpiece, eh? Understand that Velia has no further plans to coexist with the goblins.
Yes, I mean,
goblins didn't do anything wrong.
please! I beg you, give me another chance.
If you only let me speak with them.
Another chance? Does Velia come first or do goblins? You're relieved of your post, and you'll serve probation from your own home. You're the hero who defeated Red Nose. You agreed to defeat the goblins and track down their chief? Well, this is an unexpected boost in power. And you're going alone. An ideal situation. We can achieve maximum results with the smallest force. I mean, everyone in Balanos is talking about how you took down Red Nose. You've got my permission to take Grusha along as well, if you'd like. You might find some use for him. Though, with your skills, I don't think you've got much to worry about.
I'm not swearing, don't worry. Anyway, is this really the best strategy? Takros used to be an outsider himself. He was a part of the merciless Medea rebels. Velia welcomed him in warmly.
But why do they treat us goblins like this?
From now on, I'll think of you as just another goblin. We'll decide what to do with you when this operation is over. If you'd like that decision to be humane, I'd strongly encourage your full commitment to this operation.
I am swearing this time! How could he do this to me? This can't be happening! Please, please. Momo, Coco, Roro. Huh? You say the king is within the cave, but also not within the cave? You want me to look at the mural behind me? Us goblins are a race that have called Balanos home for some time now, just like the people of Velia. Well, that was before that violent, red-nosed imp exiled us. That's why the old chief would offer up prayers to the ancestors every day. He prayed for youth and the power to protect his race. Then, one day, a man wrapped in black robes approached him. The man didn't stay long, but imparted a black-colored stone unto the chief. Shortly after, the aged, feeble chief passed from this world. after siring the new king. That stone might have been poison given to the aged chief to give up his own life. Hey, he wants you to follow him. This is a cave that honorary goblins like I cannot enter. Only pure-blooded Gaia goblins can enter. I hope that the Gaia goblins defeat you. You'll realize who the real monsters are. The king will likely be waiting at the end of this cave. But I doubt you'll even make it to the foot of his throne. A human commander's body has become the vessel that hosts our king. But our king still bears the name of Kiev. Oh, mighty king, please protect us goblins. Please restore our peace. That must mean this stone grave actually contains... It doesn't matter. It's all for the benefit of goblins. Lend us strength.
I'm sorry. I know this place is dangerous, but curiosity killed the cat, right? I mean... Look! Black energy erupted from the cave you exited from, and formed this illusion on the rock. I've seen this symbol in one of my father's books. It's a mark indicating the Goblin King is hiding in a dark rift.
What brings you ladies here to such a dangerous place?
I thought I might find something useful, so we paid a visit to my grandfather's study.
The goblins stole the book we, borrowed while we were looking for you. What do they even need a human book for?
My ladies, all goblins know that boiling letters in a cauldron will make you smarter. I will take the ladies to Finto Farm, where it's safe. Find Lady Emma's book. You must look for a giant cauldron.
gawin na lang natin ulit. Eh, magbabiral tayo dun eh.
I knew I could trust you. Now, let's read the book to find out whose body Geath actually inhabited. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Croxus Antonio, guard captain for Noir III in Elionian year 135, forfeited his life when he dared to admonish his king for attempting to sacrifice a young maiden and child to attain immortality. The immortal alchemist said the ritual must go on, and the enraged king had Croxus executed, and his remains scattered over Awas Hill.
It's him. The one who led me to that sin-laden castle. He met such a tragic end. To lose his own flesh as well. He must have appeared in my dreams for a reason. I need to speak with him. Is there any way we can summon Geath from the Dark Rift?
There must be a way, Lady Emma. But first, you must eat. Your grandfather would have me hanged if I'd let you pass out. We shall ask Martina, the farm owner, for some food.
Do you need potatoes for cooking? I'd be more than happy to whip you up a meal, but nothing comes for free now, does it? The farm wasn't always looking a mess like this. You can thank the goblins for that. I'd be more than happy to whip...
I'll be more than happy to handle the cooking, though I know most of your harvest has already gone out to Velia.
Eileen, be a dear and scrounge up some potatoes from the field, and your company can get the chicken porridge started. I'm not sure if we've got any hearty potatoes left. It's not the first time goblins have made a mess of our field. I'm not sure if we've got any hearty potatoes left. It's not the first time goblin... I'm not sure if we've got any...
earthy aroma. Oh, it reminds me of my grandmother's steamed potatoes. That didn't take too long, right?
Don't!
Have you met my husband? He's the best cook in Velia.
Good. Now that our stomachs are full, let's try putting our heads together. Gieth chose a body that's been dead for quite some time. According to what I know of nature, the body should have decomposed already. So how do you think he got around that?
Oh, that reminds me of something Father taught me last week in class. It was something on alchemy used to track time. I remember it because I really struggled with the reagents. Florence said something like, "Eileen, what good's ahead if you don't even use it?" Then she said, what did she say? Eileen, you're so stupid you'd flip over an hourglass to check the time. Oh, Right! Sands of Time! Using Papa's special recipe, it's possible to restore the flow of time where it's been halted. But it's difficult to get the materials. Only black stones of a purity of at least 73% will work. Papa brought some such stones to class last week, but I think, I used them all up.
Color me surprised. I should have brought Clorence along. She would have come up with another plan, surely.
I'm sorry. I'm not Clorence.
I think you're crossing the line here, Takros. My grandfather will hear of your behavior. Eileen, don't give up. There is always a way. We will find it together.
Well, I suppose certain ingredients can be substituted, but we'd need an object one would sacrifice their life for.
A goblin's horn should do then, I imagine. Can't understand why the bastards are so obsessed with this thing.
Here, over here!
A goblin's horn should do...
I have a black stone.
It once belonged to the old chief.
Singular mind, eh? You keep mum until we start on about goblins. That black stone is better put to use elsewhere. Right now, we have a better tool at our disposal. The goblins themselves.
Quiet, I can't think. I'm becoming potato brain standing in all these potatoes. What's your gut tell you, adventurer? I'll follow your lead.
You do know that goblins who've lost their war horns are good as dead, right? Takros, you still consider yourself human?
You're nothing but a Median deserter, squatting in the ruins of a fallen kingdom. If you were so scared of goblins that you had to flee to Velia for sanctuary, you should have just kept your cowardly ass there.
I care not about your slanderous words, but I shall mark them as an act of mutiny. Once our operation here is done, you will be punished accordingly.
May the great king... And then... Well, you... And you...
Look at the black stones twisting their hearts like this. I can't stand to see it. I'll be working on the Sands of Time. Now, please fetch me the first ingredient. I require fresh blood of a weasel. Fortunately, there are plenty of weasels around the farm. And I've even brought my best friend along. This book may look a bit worn out, but she's full of knowledge. Without her, I'd never pass an alchemy exam.
Cat?
Next, we'd need a shimmering wildflower. They're sometimes found blooming in Awa's plains.
Since you're flower picking in Ewa's plains anyway, shouldn't be too hard to nab a war horn off a goblin while you're there.
Even in death, I shall curse you all! So you and you
Better take this fool to the research lab in Kepler. To lose one's humanity like this. Tragic, really.
The story goes that the shimmering lights from these wildflowers are the very souls of innocent children who were sacrificed in the foolish King Noir's search for eternal life.
Let's go hunt out a decent spot to brew up our concoction. Takros, can we trust you to protect us without riling up any more goblins?
Oh, we need to move quickly. Let's do our best to get this in one go. Quickly, and just in time to look at me like that. It actually took a lot of ingenuity to put that together. All right. Now, if we perform some simple alchemy with these ingredients, we should obtain something known as the Fragments of Time. Don't look at me like that. It actually took a lot of ingenuity to put that together. Oh, look at the color of the smoke. I think that means you were successful. Maybe none of my past attempts produced such a color, so that's good. Take those, place them inside the pot, and you will be able to create the Sands of Time. Yes! I can't believe it! It worked! Oh, let me take a look at that. The Sands of Time. Oh, we did it! Hooray! If only Father will put this recipe on my next head.
It's the moment of truth. I shall call for my men. It's time we finally reveal the fiend behind the mask.
Finally. I shall meet with the one I've seen only in my dreams. This doesn't feel right. Pray, be careful, adventurer.
Sprinkle this on the goblin mural atop Awas Hill, and you'll be able to summon forth Geath from the Dark Rift. Tagros probably should have already arrived in Velia by now. Goodness, adventurer. Whatever are you?
It was you, Gieth. The one who pushed me towards Kron Castle in my dreams.
Emma, be careful, okay? Will she be alright, adventurer?
He appears to be saying something. Adventurer, I wish to speak with him.
I need the power and wisdom to protect my people. It seems that I still lack both. I need more black stones. The black stones granted me the gift of this flesh. At the same time, so too began this dreadful nightmare of Kron. He spoke to me. If I wished for the nightmares to end, all I needed to do was but destroy the relic atop the spire at Kron Castle.
Who was he? Are you speaking of the man clad in black robes? Was he the one who gave you the black stone?
You seem to know a lot more than I thought. As he instructed me, I advanced toward Kron Castle, bringing destruction to all I laid eyes upon. And yet, at the spire, I encountered one who could not be killed. This body I inhabit froze at first sight.
You too have been dreaming the same nightmares as I. What did you find at the spire?
The thirst, it burns. It overwhelms me once more. Soon this body shall no longer be able to reside in this world. By the time I return, I shall be caught in the abyss, maddened by a pain that only my flesh shall remain, crying out. If only someone would remember that I shall protect my poor tribe forever.
Here! Wait!
Speechless. Did you end up losing that fiend? We should have joined forces to exterminate him and the rest of the goblins for good.
Gieth is gone for good, so you can rest easy. Though, do you perhaps know who's guarding the relic within Kron Castle?
And where'd you hear something like that? That kind of knowledge shouldn't be tossed around so casually.
It doesn't matter how we know. We know. You're resident of Velia now, Tagros. Don't you think it's your civic duty to tell us?
Understood, milady. I shall tell you of all that I know. None of this is news to the chief anyway. The reason the Median deserters could stay in those ruins, well-fed, well-supplied, is due to aid from an outside benefactor. Not a clue whom. They only dealt directly with our leader.
Outside benefactor. Sounds wealthy. And powerful. Oh, any chance he's got a baby face too?
I'm not sure. In exchange for their constant support, they had only one condition. For us to protect the spire's entrance at any cost. We were also instructed to never open the entrance. Didn't stop a few fellows whose curiosity was greater than their sense.
What happened to them?
They died. Milady, you're not thinking of going there now, are you?
We must head to Kron Castle. Adventurer, I believe this is the most opportune time with you by our side.
I see there's no change in your mind, milady. Though I'd ask, if all goes well, that you put in a good word for me with the chief. With our current numbers, a full frontal assault would be suicide. We need to go in with a small team to infiltrate enemy lines. Once inside, you'll find a man named Beetle hiding out in exile. He's the only fool still alive who's tried to open those gates. He too seems interested in getting out, settling down in Velia. With enough persuasion, I imagine he'd offer his full cooperation. I'll remain here and keep an eye out for Gieth if he ever returns. I entrust these ladies in your care. If I ever get a promotion, drinks are on me.
I surrender! I surrender!
I know they say, oh, you.
Ah! Oh. Elion's balls! Who do you think you are sneaking up on me like that? I'm gonna piss myself. Eh? Come again? You want me to sneak you into the castle? And you'll get me Velian citizenship, is that right? Are you aiming to do that? Getting you in alone would be a feat in itself. But getting the lot of you in? Forget it.
Hello there. I'm Eileen. I beg you reconsider. We really can keep our word. This girl, right here, her grandfather's the chief of Velia. And rumor has it that you'd like to start a new life in town, so,
Oh, so she is. The stone-faced wench herself. Just poured right out of me, that did. Apologies. Let me start again. Name's Beetle. I would happily be your guide. I may not look it, but I hail from a long line of guild advisors. The reason we've been stationed here for so long was due to our dealings with some outsiders. Not sure which merchant guild they hail from, but they kept us well equipped and well fed with a steady stream of supplies. If we say we're here to inspect the supplies, they'll let us through. When they shout the passphrase, black or red, reply silver. Thinking our grizzled adventure here would be a dead giveaway. So play the part of a merchant, best let the ladies handle it.
Hold! Moving, I'll shoot!
Huh?
Black or red?
what?
Black or red?
Silver?
Come on. What the hell kind of response is that?
Ah, don't mind her, she's new. Sounds like you guys are having a hard day, yeah?
Shit like this just makes it harder. Move along.
Let's go then.
Another inspection, eh? Do we really need 2 a day?
Well, it's like we say. Any merchant worth their spice always measures storage thrice.
Hold up! I recognize that ugly mug. Beetle! What are you doing showing your face here? Guards! Anyone?
That was close. I'll hand it to you, you're more capable than you look. Anyway, what's brought you and this gaggle of classy lasses to such a dangerous place as this?
We're here to examine the ruins of Kron Castle Spire. No need to be alarmed. Takros told us everything. And yet, even though it is the first time I'm physically here, it's somewhat unnerving. I've seen this place so many times in my nightmares that it all seems so familiar.
Nightmares? Does your ladyship have such horrid dreams too? Then she must be... Are you the expert who's traveled the world studying specters?
Huh? An expert? No. No, not yet anyway. My sister's the one to call on for that. Why? Are you all struggling with nightmares too? No, please, you must tell us.
Yes, we are. It wasn't as bad as this before, but they've become far more frequent these days. The vengeful souls of this castle torment me in my dreams, especially those gathered in the well over there. Apparently, one of the kings of old poisoned the well, and gathered up all the dead maidens' bodies. Just the thought gives me chills.
What? What do you mean you want to go there? Just look, it's practically swarming with soldiers. Is this, well, really so important? What are you going to do? Set the whole place on fire, then just waltz in for a chat with some goats? Is that the plan?
That's given me an idea. Here, adventurer, take this. Remembering Hannah. You recognize it, don't you? This is the journal Richie recovered from the Bartali Ossuary. The one from the Kron period. Like Beetle said, let's play with fire. Set a tent alight to create chaos among the soldiers. Then burn this book over the well. Igniting the reagent should manifest the spirits, but... oh, it's such a waste. Such a precious reagent wasted on this. Ah, there go my plans for conjuring a hunky specter on a lonely evening. That's given me an idea. Here, adventurer, take this. Remembering Hannah.
What the hell? Did some idiot touch the spire door again?
Have vengeful souls returned?
Run
The king's descendant has finally deigned to step foot here, the sinful legacy of her forebears coursing through her veins. We cried out incessantly, for how could we remain silent? Yet to have our cries reach only the ears of the loathsome royal line. A cruel fate indeed. For why did we cry? Our children held captive is why. Trapped within the spire, beaten by chilling winds, guarded by the king's mighty knight. Do you yet wonder why we still cling to this realm? Would a mother, a father, abandon their own child?
That knight was formerly the guard captain of Noir III. It is said his martial prowess was only surpassed by his loyalty to his king. A loyalty so boundless that he, with the aid of alchemy, abandoned his humanity and became, in all senses, a monster in order to better serve his lord. This sacrifice robbed him of his flesh, and when the deed was done, he was reborn as the frightful Phantom Knight, charged with guarding this place eternally.
Somewhere in the castle is the scroll of the alchemist. That scroll should allow you to call forth the Phantom Knight. I beseech thee, smite down the Phantom Knight and set our children free. I wish to feel my children in my arms one last time.
Who are you talking to? Ghosts? Actual ghosts? Look, I should let you know, I'm allergic to paranormal activity. You need to know how to find a scroll belonging to the ancient alchemist. You think I keep a mental log of every text I see? Do I look like a librarian? I believe there was a special task force assigned to guarding important documents. Problem is, this unit headed by Commander Randall is always changing location. No need to worry though, it's not hard to get our hands on the info we need. All we need is a document showing where personnel are stationed. Let's nab it off a rookie over there. Am I not fighting alongside you? Are you so heartless, adventurer? Practically yesterday I was breaking bread with these guys. Killing them would feel crummy. Let's have a look here. Hey, careful! It's a long way down, and I've got a feeling all the king's horses and men aren't interested in putting me back together again. Looks like... they're at that spire! We can get there by climbing this ladder. What? This is all that's left of Commander Randall's unit? I'd recommend keeping your guard up. Could still be a trap. only thanks to your heroic distraction that I could get here first. Don't get that out of shape about it. Take a look at this flower pot. Pretty suspicious, eh? Oh, brilliant! From what I can make of this map, there might be something down there. Aha! Next to the door, that box. Do you see it? I had my doubts about the success of this mission. We should head over there next, up the ladder to our exit.
Phantom Knight is a solitary force serving only Noir III. It's folly to think reading of the scroll alone would summon it at your whim. The ruins of that spire you're attempting to approach was raised here by none other than the immortal alchemist himself, Caphras. He swayed the king with promises of immortality, but unfortunately for the king, Caphras' true intentions laid elsewhere. Bringing the evil god Hadum into this world required the most evil of acts, the ritual sacrifice of pure and innocent lives. It is the souls trapped within are bound here, waiting for... My name is Croxus of Whale, proud knight of Kron. I dared speak out before the king, and for that, I was executed. The reason Gearth froze at the sight of the Phantom Knight is because my flesh was imprisoned by his hands. I too have waited a long time for this. For you who shall break the chains of vengeance.
Why did you stop so abruptly? The ladies are waiting. Hurry and climb the ladder. Adventures first. Why did you stop so abruptly?
Adventurer. We were worried that you had suffered some kind of accident.
Do you know how many years I've stood guard here? I could climb the castle with my eyes closed.
Wow, that's Impressive, I guess. But why were you kicked out again?
After all I've done, you're not thinking of leaving me behind, are you? I mean, honestly speaking, our whole situation didn't sit right with me. We're all suffering from ghostly nightmares at night while being bloodied and bruised from brawling with goblins during the day, all for the sake of protecting some tiny piece of land with some rundown ruins. What are we putting our lives at stake for? A man's life is precious to him, innit? I felt I'd earned a bonus of sorts. So happened the men who caught me pilfering the captain's room didn't agree. Happy now? Let's get a move on. To the Chamber of Secrets over yonder. We can relax a bit now. The spire is right above us. Everyone's too afraid of the Phantom Knight's curse to approach here anyway.
Huh? What is that chest you've been lugging around? And that scroll? What on earth? This is... Kavris' own handwriting! This... Can summon forth the Phantom Knight, you say? Oh, let me see that. Where's... Oh! Doom for Kaheliak? This can't be... This scroll bears the orders of Hadum, the god of darkness! The words on the scroll mean nothing if the king isn't the one to speak them. The Phantom Knight only heeds his call. And he's been gone ages. His kingdom in ruin. And even the kingdom that came after. All trace of him gone. Do you think...
The dreams I've dreamt thus far can't be mere coincidence. The blood that flows in my veins may rouse the night to my call.
Hold on. You're not some legendary adventurer like your grandpa or your great-uncle Lancelot. Are you sure this'll work?
Coincidence and fate are two sides of the same coin. As grandfather likes to say when he's on a hot streak in Yar. Eileen, stand at the altar and read aloud the scroll's incantation. Then I, bearer of royal blood, shall call upon the Phantom Knight. As for your role, adventurer, please take down the Phantom Knight.
Father, do you think I can do this? Thee who renounced thyself, pledging sword to something greater, O knight who's pledged unyielding devotion to Kron.
I, a Bartali, summon thee by thine oath. Hadum Vahura Kaheliak! door to the spire has finally opened.
And look there! My word! A relic of Khafre's lies right before my eyes! Oh, never thought I'd beat Clorens to such a sight.
No time to stand gawking. Hurry! To the spire with you. Take the ladies. Me? The remaining deserters may have been alerted by now. So I'll stay here and stand watch. Quickly now.
Understood. Then, let us ascend this tragic spire.
in Emma's dreams. This is amazing.
Because of my ancestor, King Noir III, and his collusion with the immortal alchemist Caphras, the poor souls that befell their wicked plot called out to me.
Now has finally come the time to bring peace to their endless suffering. Go on. Oh my word! It's beautiful!
I'm sorry. I pray you find peace.
I don't sense any sadness, but rather warmth. Like home. Except without Clarence.
Could it be the stories left by the freed souls? Their sentiments of gratitude for not forgetting about them. This light must be a gift for all of us. I believe it's time we return, back to our ordinary lives. Could it be this light must be a gift for all of us? I believe...
And suddenly, an impressive display of fireworks. Then someone came along and went pow right in his big red nose.
Papa! My present!
Of course not. Listen to your mother now, you hear? I shall return with a Highdale cocktail dress for my little princess.
Finally, some room to breathe. Onwards, to Highdale!
If I can get Yar, I've still got a chance.
About as much chance as catching Red-Nose locking lips with Kiev.
Well, they do say no news is good news. But still...
What? Darling! Why, hello there, adventurer. Oh, such nice weather. If only an adventurer would come buy up all my wares so I can close early. Why, hello there, adventurer. Oh, such nice weather. If only an adventurer would come buy up all my wares so I can close early. Why, hello there, adventurer. Wow, I am so surprised.
I'm Tranen Undervow, a blacksmith with patience. Tell me if you need anything.
I can't stop hammering.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage. If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home.
town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay. If you lose your composure, you'll eventually lose yourself.
The sparks from hammering always bring the iron to life.
Why, hello there, adventurer. Oh, such nice weather. If only an adventurer would come buy up all my wares so I can close early. I'm kidding. I was just about to close up shop anyway. It's been a while since Emma returned to Velia. I wonder where she could be. Emma always enjoyed the sea breeze while staring off into the distance.
That's fresh from the water, isn't it?
It's Emma! What did I tell you? Hey, Emma! What are you doing here?
Nothing. Adventurer, thanks again. Because of you, I was able to wash away some of my ancestral sins.
So here you are. Our house has waited a long time for this moment. For the breaker of chains who freed those souls. I misjudged you as little more than a greenhorn playing an adventurer.
And I thought I'd found the perfect partner in tomfoolery.
I never would have guessed you to be the one to save our village.
I'm sorry, Igor. This doesn't seem fishy to you. That man who gave the black stones to Red Nose and Geath.
Oh, come on, Doc. I mean, the foul mood has finally been chased from Velia. And besides, this poor adventurer must be starving by now. Right, Emma?
Mm-hmm. Adventurer, if it's all right with you, it would be our honor to treat you to a simple meal.
Not quite yet. Chief, could you entertain the adventurer for a bit?
Eileen and I will run ahead to prepare. Take your time, but don't be too late.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen my dear Emma smile like that. Thank you for shining a ray of sunlight upon House Bartali. While the girls are preparing the meal, would you mind paying Lorenzo Murray, the stable keeper in the southern part of the village, a visit? The villagers have prepared a small token of their appreciation for you. Also, there's an important guest who's come all the way here to find you. I do believe I've taken enough of your time. You should head off now. Have a lovely time with the girls. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget, Velia is always open to you.
Thank you, Lord Elion. May the grace of our Lord Elion be with you at all times.
Please find my cat. I'll make sure to treat her well.
Bless us with a new Lord Elion has guided me to Velia.
Stop bothering me. Lord Elion, could you guide my cat?
Vanquishing Red Nose, Geath, and now some Phantom Knight. You're building quite the reputation. I've even heard the title Breaker of Chains. Her Royal Highness Princess Jarette Domengart of Great Serendia, long may she reign, has made the long journey here to extend an invitation to you to Hydael.
Back then, when you said you were Eden Stooge, that was a lie, am I right? Someone of your caliber would never stoop so low as to work beneath that ruffian. Anyway, thanks to your efforts, the goblin threat has been greatly diminished and trade between Serendia and Velia has been reopened. You've also caught the eye of Grand Chamberlain Jordine Ducasse, who's extended an official invitation to you as well. Come now, let's pack your things and prepare for the journey to Heidel. Don't make us wait too long now. Let us take our leave, Roig.
Yes, Princess. We shall depart immediately, Princess. Now you. The Grand Chamberlain is a busy man. Don't forget, if you dally too long, you would be losing one of the greatest opportunities of your life.
Found the right place if you're looking to check in horses and donkeys. I thought someone was in big trouble. To have Princess Jarette of Serendia come to my stable of all places. There's a lunchbox that Lady Islin put together here. A bit of carrots from Lagia Farm there. Buster's snacks all over the... yeesh. Anywho, the chief prepared a few things here and there. A trusty horse is crucial if you wish to head all the way over to Heidel. See you again sometime in the near future. Velia is always open to you. Then, see you again. Sometime in the near future, Velia is always open to you.
Oh, adventurer, you've arrived. You must be starving.
It's not much, but we've prepared what we have as best we could.
Well, look who it is. The personal guest of Grand Chamberlain Jordine himself.
Oh my! Are you leaving for Heidel? My goodness. I hear all the men there are gorgeous. I'm so jealous.
I guess Velia pales in comparison.
Well, Velia is homely enough for me.
Homely?
Whew. Oh, I'm stuffed. Your cooking is the best, Emma. Well, I'm off to take a nap.
I hope the food was to your liking, adventurer. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I'm not sure if it was my best. Maybe when you return from Heidel, I could prepare another meal for you? Properly this time.
Heidelians always say, time is like wine. Waste not a drop. Best not to keep the Grand Chamberlain waiting. And remember, when you're in Velia, you shop at Eileen's. If I catch you around Clarence's store, well, I'd be absolutely heartbroken.
Stand back! This area is under investigation. Adventurer. It is I, Hans, of the Vigilantes. Right, the body. It was discovered early this morning. What's that saying again? Behind a goblin's foolish grin hides sharpened fangs. Poor bastard thought himself some secret agent of Elionism or whatnot. Going so far as to don makeup to go undercover. Only to meet an untimely death at the hands of those goblins. Huh? How am I so sure the goblins are responsible? Because of this paper found within Grusha's mouth. It's meant to serve as a warning to all of us humans. Grusha, not family. Grusha, stooge of Velia. Grusha tricked us. Grusha must be made an example. Grusha, we kill. They sure don't mince words. Quite chilling, to say the least. Yikes. Please deliver the sad news to the chief. But don't let this dampen your travels. Bring blue skies to Heidel.
Halt! There will be an inspection. Just playing with you. It's a joke. I'm Kirkley, affiliated with Heidel. It's a pleasure to meet you. You don't seem to be from Belenos. Are you an adventurer? I like adventurers. They have a treasure called freedom in their grasp. It will lead straight to Serendia through here.
Valley, huh? Nice to meet you. 'Tis our fate to meet like this. How about a handshake? Oh, my older brother told me to treat all stones as if they were gold. You know who my brother is? The best skill instructor in Great Hydel! I've settled here for gold. You? Adventure? Mercenary? from Veria? Nice.
Don't you know that we've lost the war against Calpheon? Though your money is not in my interest, it's good to use it wisely. To Heidel. Don't you know that we've lost the war against Calpheon?
Oh.